أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم Surah Al-Kawthar. Surah Al-Kawthar, there are 3 verses in it. 3 verses in Surah Al-Kawthar, 3 ayat. And of course there will be only one ruku', one paragraph. And the order in this Mashaf, it is 108. Mashaf means scripture, like we call Mashaf, Qur'an. And the order in it was revealed is 15. So of course it is before Hijrah, it was Makkiyatun. Surah means a chapter of the Qur'an. And Al-Kawthar is the name of the surah because the word Kawthar is in this surah. Okay, this is the shortest surah of the Quran. So, how much Quran will make your salat valid? So this, you can make this as a standard. So if there is now look, I counted the letters of this surah. So there are 16 letters in this ayah, 13 in this, 15 in this. When you add them, it becomes 44 letters, 44 huruf. Okay, how you count the letters? Look, like for example, I'm counting in front of you. 1, and the one with the shadda you will twice, because you are pronouncing it twice. In, na, you see? So there are 2 noons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Samajh gaye? So now look here. If suppose there is a long ayah, like for example, وَاتَّبَعُوا مَا تَتْلُو الشَّيَاطِينُ عَلَى مُلْكِ سُلَيْمَانَ وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانُ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَى الْمَلَكَيْنِ بِبَابِلَ هَارُوتَ وَمَارُوتَ وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر فيتعلمون منهما ما يفرقون به بين المرء وزوجه وما هم بضارين به من أحد إلا بإذن الله ويتعلمون ما يضرهم ولا ينفعهم ولقد علموا لمن اشتراه ما له في الآخرة من خلاق ولبئس ما شروا به أنفسهم لو كانوا يعلمون. This is one ayah. So you see, so now what you do? From that verse, you keep on chopping 44 letters. So in that one verse, you can perform 4 rak'ah, 5 rak'ah, 10 rak'ah, depending on how many. For the sake of argument, I'm just saying. A long ayah, you just read that much, which is equal to Surah Al-Kawthar. Like for example, you can easily pray 2 rak'ah with Ayatul Kursi. किधर देख रहे हो? Ayatul Kursi you can pray 2 rak'ah, half in 1 rak'ah, half in another rak'ah. समझ गए मेरी बात? But be careful that don't be short of this. Like for example, you say وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى مَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى. I don't think that is equal to these 3, although they are 3 verses, but they are less than Surah Al-Kawthar. وَالضُّحَى is 1 ayah. You see? وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى is another ayah. ما ودعك ربك وما قلى is another ayah. Although it is 3 ayah, but they are listed in Surah Al-Kawthar. So 3 ayah count is not important. The miqdar of Surah Al-Kawthar is important. That much Quran will make your salat valid. ये बात clear हो गई? Okay. Now, there is a Shani Nuzul. Shani Nuzul means background of revelation of this surah. And that is one of the sons of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whose name was Qasim. He passed away while he was infant. So As ibn Wa'il, one of the mushrik of Makkah and some other, they did propaganda. And they say, don't worry about this man. He is abtar. Abtar mean maqtu'un nasal. That his pedigree, his generation is cut off. After he died, nothing there. are maqtu'u dhikr. Okay? Abtar. Okay, cut off. Traces are cut off, which mean, like for example, no tail, no left over after his death. So they say this prophet is abtar because he don't have any male children. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for his tasalli and consolation, revealed this surah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, what else you want? Allah has given you Kawthar. Kawthar is from kasrat. Kasrat means abundance. Okay? And there is a river in Jannah. A river in Jannah. That is called Nahar Kawthar. In Jannah there is a river. From that a stream is coming to a Maidan where the field of Mahshar is, and then there is a pond there which is called Hawz Kawthar. So Hawz Kawthar is a continuation of what? Nahar Kawthar. That is a very distinction, shan of a human being, that there is no water. And the Prophet said, لِكُلِّ نَبِيٍّ حَوْضٌ. For every prophet there is a Kawthar. But the people of, and this will be the most. Okay? So, and Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali will be on four corners. And the cups of this will be like the shining star of the sky, the goblets. And the water will be colder than ice, sweeter than honey, okay, smelling like musk, okay, and white like milk. Okay, أحلى من العسل أبرد من الثلج. Okay, this is how the characteristic of that water. The one who drink it, he will never get thirsty forever, abada. In Jannah, he will be just drinking for fun, for enjoyment, because he has drink Kawthar. That is, the Prophet will be giving that water. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, you want male children or you want this shan that I am giving you? So this is hadith look at hadith in Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawood, and Nasa'i. What the Prophet say? When the Prophet was amongst us, the Sahabi say, in the masjid, that he became a little bit drowsy, like a person he is going to sleep. Then he raised his head and he was smiling. We asked him, what is making you smile, O Prophet of Allah? He say, a surah just now revealed upon me. And then he say, Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar. And then he say, do you know what is Kawthar? We say, Allah and his messenger know the best. He say, it is a river, okay, that my Lord has promised me. There is a lot of khair in it. So this is the nahr, right? And then he say, وَهُوَ حَوْضٌ. And it is a pond also. So nahr is also there, hawd is also. تُرَدُّ عَلَيْهِ أُمَّتِي يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. The people of my nation will be coming on the day of judgment. The goblet and the cups, آنِيَتُهُ عَدَدُ نُجُومٍ فِي السَّمَاءِ. Okay? And some people will be coming and they will line up. They also say, we are in your ummah. The angel will kick them away. And I will say, oh, why you are doing this with them? They are my people. So the Prophet will say, you don't know what they have done after you. They are not from your nation. You understand what I'm saying? So this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I will give you what? Kawthar. Another meaning of Kawthar, as I say, kasra means abundance. Everything you have is more. So the closest relative, blood relative, male relative to the Prophet was who? Ali ibn Abi Talib. Okay, now look, there is wisdom of Allah. In my understanding, what is the wisdom of Allah? There are people, there they are called what? They are called Alawi. What Alawi mean? They say Ali is the one who is God. Okay, and then there are so many more. You understand what I'm saying? Exaggeration, ghulu. So if the son of the Prophet was alive, what the people would have done with him? You understand him saying? So maybe this is one of the wisdom that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give him the male sons, the male relatives, I mean male children, right? So otherwise Allah say, look, today Muhammad is the number one name given to a human being. Even today as we speak, abundance. Right? And the most uttered name on the face of the earth today, that Adhan never stop. When in one town the time of Adhan finish, in the other town, so 24/7 there is in the faza, in the space, is the echo of what? Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. आप सुन रहे हैं मेरी बात की नहीं? You know, this they say this Sheikh Abu Ali Sina. Sheikh Abu Ali Sina was a big philosopher and a big scholar. So he had a student. So the student said to Sheikh Abu Ali Sina that you are ready to announce that I am a prophet. Because a lot of people, they are in love and they are your followers. So you know, you can be easily successful to announce as a prophet. So Sheikh Abu Ali Sina, he didn't give him any answer. He kept quiet. After 1 or 2 years, Sheikh Abu Ali Sina, along with that student, they were visiting Damascus, Dimashq. So Sheikh Abu Ali Sina, he stayed in a house next to Jami Umawi, the famous masjid that Isa alayhi salam will come on the Manara, and we see in the news nowadays. So that, and the famous thing about Damascus is what? Cold weather, very cold. So Sheikh Abu Ali Sina and his student, they were in the blanket in the cold, chilly night of Damascus. So Sheikh Abu Ali Sina told his student that this is time for my tahajjud, if you can warm some water for me, that I can pray my tahajjud. So the student first, he was not responding. Then after that, he said, Sheikh, this is safar. We are in journey. Even the first salat is half, and you worried about tahajjud. It's so cold. So he didn't get up. He didn't warm water. So the Sheikh, he made wudu on the cold water. After tahajjud time finished, a man, he was in a thin shirt, and they could see from the window, he was on the manara of the masjid, and he was proclaiming, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Sheikh Abu Ali Sina say, you asked me a question 2 years ago. If I became the prophet, you will be my Abu Bakr. You understand anything? You will be my Abu Bakr. But the man who was a true prophet, look at his follower. You could not even warm what part of water for me. And his follower, after hundreds of years, is look, he is there. This is how the true prophets are. He said, nobody will be listening to me. Right? So this is how it is, that this is the true prophet, that even today Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him, his name is proclaimed everywhere. And on the day of judgment, the prophet said, I will be proud that amongst the mankind, my followers will be the most. And most people will go to Jannah because of his intercession. And in Jannah, all the other nations on one side, and this nation will be 2/3 of his population will be a people of Jannah. Okay? And after his scholars have the shan of nubuwa, istikhraj. You understand what I'm saying? Like the Bani Israel prophet, that one verse, Imam Shafeeq rahimahullah, he sleep one night, and his students bring for him the water to make tahajjud, to pray tahajjud. So he didn't pray. He came in the morning, he noticed that the wudu water is not used. So he became very surprised that the Sheikh didn't pray tahajjud. So he couldn't wait. He asked Imam Shafi'i that you didn't pray tahajjud because the water of the wudu is not used. So he said that I thought that the most halal food on the face of the earth is yours. He told him, because the host was Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. So he said, I thought, let's make use of this food when it is in my body. So I just picked one ayah. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idha qumtum ila salah. And these are the 500 masail that while in the bed I derived from this ayah. So where can I go to sleep? And then on the same wudu of Isha, I prayed my tahajjud, no problem.
So this is how the ulama of this ummah are until the day of judgment day. One scholar, he will be just a library. This shan is not with any other prophet. And there are so many others also. You understand him saying? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I give you abundance. Everything you are is more. Don't worry if you don't have male children, okay? So Allah say, Inna, indeed we, a'tainaka, we granted you, Al-Kawthar, okay? House Kawthar, Neher Kawthar, and abundance, all meaning. Faswalli, so you pray, li Rabbika, for your Lord, wanhar, and do qurbani. Okay? So, nahar is, you know what nahar is? That look, when you slaughter a goat, or a lamb, or a cow, so how you slaughter it? You slaughter it by cutting in the neck. This is called zabh. This is called what? Zabh in Arabic. Camel, there is a special way to slaughter it. They take an arrow and they shoot vertically in the neck. You understand? And then you say Bismillah Allahu Akbar, and this is the way to slaughter the camel. It is called what? Nahar. So the way of slaughtering of the other camel is called zabh, and the way of slaughtering of the camel specifically is called what? Nahar. Now that nahar is used for every zabh. Okay? The camel you can slaughter by both ways because the neck is so long, and the nahar is the least painful way of the camel. If you do zabh on the camel, it will suffer more. And if you do nahar on the camel, it will suffer less. So that is why there is nahar for the camel, because of the special size of the neck and the thing. So, but now the word nahar is not just used for the camel, but it is used for what? All the other zabha. So they say one har and do qurbani. Okay? So why Allah, normally with the salat, Allah mentioned zakat. Salli zakat, aqimu salata wa atu zakat. But here specifically because it was in radd, in refutation of the mushrikeen, and they had so many shirkiya thing in the animal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, do nahar, do qurbani only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not in the name of the idol and the thing. Then Allah said, inna indeed shani'aka. Shani'un mean enemy, badkhwa, bad wisher. It's called shani'un. And shani'aka mean your bad wisher, your enemy, huwa he al-abtar, will have no mention, will be mentionless. Okay? So now their name, who said that, their name become bad word. If you tell somebody, if I tell you Abu Jahl, you will break my head. You understand what I'm saying? So their name become what? A bad name. The one who said that, right? Inna shani'aka huwa al-abtar, right? Okay, so now look. Memorize this surah very good. Noon with a shadda, you do gunna. You hold it. And a'toina, there is what? Yailin. Don't say a'toina. How you say? A'toina. Okay? Nakal. So, some people would say a'toina kal kawthar. Naka nahi hai. Nakal kawthar. And kawthar is waw lean. Because waw with sukoon ma qabal fatha. Kawthar. Don't say kawthar. Kawthar. No. Kawthar. فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ. Inna, nun mushaddad. Shani'aka. Don't say shani'aka. Shani'aka is no good. Shani'aka. Huwal abtar. There's a qalqala. So don't say abtar. How you say? Abtar. Okay. Inna shani'aka huwal abtar. Okay. What is the meaning of one har? Do qurbani. Okay. Shani'aka. Your enemy. Salli. Pray. Rabbika. Your Lord. Abtar, mentionless, no mention. Okay? And Al-Kawthar, of course, you know, atwa, granting, indeed we.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
So this ra that you are saying is okay. because you are making it a little bit qalqaliya. Like I thought you say ab, tar, like abruptly.
To give the effect of ra, you should pronounce it a little bit. Instead of saying abtar, just like if it's as if you're not hearing the ra.
Okay.
Abtar.
Okay, read one more time.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Right? Okay, wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah.